This is the mask talking to you. But who is behind the mask? Is that a guy who has a nose like an elephant? Yes, more or less. Anyway, this is Tommy's legs from the mask. Now, let's talk about how to cheating solo parts. If you play in a band like me, that we are a duo, we have like 55 songs, cover songs, rock, country, blues, whatever. We have another band, we are playing marriages, Hochzeit, and you also have like 400 songs in the keyboard as MIDI files or MP3, whatever. Now, how can you remind all the solo parts in this bloody world? How can you? Example, let's take, you heard Hotel California. Honestly, it's not the same. Don't expect note by note the same. If you want to learn it, because you have a Eagles tribute band or whatever, this video is not for you. I have very good videos where you can learn the exactly parts of Hotel California. What I want to teach you is follow. You have to play exactly the melodies that people can remind. Even a good musician, if he don't play Hotel California 5 times a day, he cannot remember note by note if you play that exactly. So what is important, example, is the beginning, of course. This is important because the beginning have to be the same. Nothing to do. Here, when you bend down the chord, be careful, have to be very, very strong. You have to push it really strong. You can also use two fingers if you want. Too much? Too low. So here, be very careful. This have to be the same. The second part have to be the same also, more or less. Example, the second part, let me remember, yes. This, try it to do the same. This part is not exactly the same, but the melodies, the important is this melody. When you go up here, this should be also more or less similar. I cannot make it the same. I don't have the time and don't have the mood to do it the same. I'm honest. When I play for my audience, they don't care. Really, no one comes to me, you know, your solo part from Hotel California is not 100% the same. I will tell him, sorry, I have to play 55 to 500 songs because we start to play at 8 for the people dancing until 1 o'clock in the morning. We are not a fucking rock band, sorry. So, what I want to teach you is try to hold the similar parts. After this, we have another similar part. Let me think about. Yeah. Okay, after I have this part, usually he do it different. He make it. Sometimes I lose this bending, the control. So, for make it simple for me, I play it like that. Also, this is not exactly the same, but the important notes are this. Sorry, I forgot it already. This have to be the same because the people will hear that out. Okay, so here, of course, I also tricky, here especially, have to bending very high. Also tricky, I played like I want, okay? Then the next part of this, okay, here. Also, this is not really exact, but is how I play it, simplified for me. I can remember that, I can do it. And it's similar. So then I make the absolutely my improvisation. Whatever. Here now, important, repeat. This have to be the same like the original. Because it's dun, 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 the people will expect this part, no? Then, of course, there I have two guitars. I cannot make my scale. I invented, sorry, I'm honestly. So what I do, I start with pentatonic again. This, of course, has to be the same. The people expect that part. So I have a file that cuts the solo, the two guitars, because I'm the only guitar player in the band. So I have this file, and it's fine for me. You heard it at the beginning from the video. Anyway, this have to be the same, of course. This, of course, but then you give your touch in the solo part. Not exactly all have to be the same if you play in a band and you have to play a lot of songs. But if you are young and you have time and you are ambitious, play it the same. This video is dedicated to the people old like me who has to play 5 to 8 hours in one evening, and that a lot of songs, of course, I cannot remember all. Thank you for watching. Bye from the mask. Yeah.